Hey guys, welcome to this video review of Clickfunnels. And in this video, we're just going to be creating a sales funnel. If you want to read everything that there is inside Clickfunnels, I've actually written a blog post and you're going to have a call to action on the video right now that you can click on if you want to see what it's all about. It's overall very good and I quite like it. And as you can see, I'm actually using it. I'm running a few things here. And I just want to show you how it feels in real life when you buy the software, get into it, and what exactly happens. And for that, I will want to create a sales funnel. So that's the dashboard that you have when we buy Clickfunnels. And you don't necessarily have all these funnels. It's all the ones I've been playing with and testing, and I've actually made sales with it. Quite a bit of sales actually. It did pretty good for us, and it was surprisingly easy. But let's just go into it. So when you get into the dashboard, you see how many visits are allowed in your plan. In my case, 20,000. How many pages in your plan? 28 out of 100. And how many funnels you can have? 11 out of 20 in my case. And then what you can do is you can group your funnels. So for example, this is like a single product where I have like multiple mini funnels, and I might explain that later. And then you can just like put them together so it's organized. But when you land on this, you will actually have nothing. And all you have to do is click on the Add New Funnel button. And normally here it should be loading all the funnel templates they have. So there's different types of funnel inside. There's the lead capture funnel, which is basically just an opt-in page, so a page where people just come and put their email to get something, and a thank you page, very basic. There's a basic sales funnel, which has this opt-in page as well. Then a sales page has a thank you page. Then basically an order page and a join your product page. There's the webinar funnel where people can sign up for a webinar. They get a thank you page, and there's kind of a live webinar page that they recommend you embed you live Google Hangout in. Not a huge fan. I prefer using something like Webinar Jam. But if you really wanted to do it on the chip, you could definitely do that. There's an automated webinar funnel, which is quite interesting. If you have a webinar that does well, it basically simulates a webinar based on a video. I didn't find it very good actually. It really just feels like a video. Nobody's gonna be fooled to think it's a live webinar. So yeah, it's okay. I didn't like this one too much, to be honest. The membership funnel, and that one is interesting because you can actually create member areas, and I might jump into it a little bit later. Then you have your launch funnel, which is the typical like Jeff Walker type launch thing. So you can have a squeeze page, an opt-in page. Then you have those 3 free videos that you give to people. Then you have a video for that basically sells your product, an order page, and a thank you page. And so everything is all designed, and they have pretty good templates actually. The templates look pretty good, so you definitely should consider that. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a sales funnel. I don't want to do an opt-in funnels because it's just a little bit too basic. Let's just do a sales funnel so I can actually show you the shopping cart and all these things. So let's just create a funnel. Then you just give it a name. I'll call it demo in that case, and you can group tag it. And group tag it is basically to group it inside this product I showed you earlier. That's basically what this is, and that's why you do it. I'm not gonna do it in that case, so I'm just gonna create my funnel, and you'll see that a lot of things are built right off the bat when you pick one of these funnels, so that's very good. Another thing I didn't highlight earlier is you can actually create custom funnels where you can put pages one after the other the way you want. So that's what happens when I create my demo funnel. And what you have is on the left hand side, you basically have all the steps of your funnel. So you have your squeeze page where people are going to put their email. You have your sales page where people are going to be pitched the product. You have your order form where people are going to put their credit card information to buy, and so on. And it's quite important to say that since Clickfunnels is self-hosted, you can actually take credit cards, and it's all secured on an SSL and everything, so you don't have to handle all these technicalities. And you will see that's really one of the things I really like about Clickfunnels. There are a lot of things that you could do better if you buy individual solutions, so that there's probably better shopping carts. There's probably better, sales page building platforms like Thrive Content Builder and these things. But the beauty of this is it's all in one and it's so easy to use. And that's the real power. If you want to get running quickly, or if you don't want to, deal with tech, you just want to get out there and make sales, it's a really good platform. So next you have your order confirmation, and you have your thank you page. So we're going to start with the squeeze page, and you can see that there are a bunch of templates. So whether you want a video, you don't want a video, you want it to be looking a little bit corporate, and you can just click and preview all these. So let's just preview some of these, but this does not look bad. It's actually a pretty good opt-in page, and this is a bit of a fancy one, but You could have one for a webinar maybe you want people to opt in for a webinar in the beginning of your funnel. Well, you can build these and they look pretty okay. And obviously you can change the colors, right? It's gonna be easy, and I'm gonna jump into the editing part of this right now, but I'm just gonna pick like a very simple opt-in so we don't spend too much time customizing. So I'm just gonna pick this page. Literally people just come in, there's your logo on top, there's a promise here, and it's like click here to download it, you click, you put your email, and that's it. So let's build that page, okay? So let's pick that one, and I'm clicking on use this template, and then it's just gonna load all the interface for this, and I'm gonna be able to go and edit that page, right? So that's basically what it looks like. You see here is basically your analytics for your page. It can tell you how many visitors, how many conversions. You'll be able to make split tests. Obviously not now because I didn't build my page yet, but you're able to create split tests. And you're able to create actually email, so you can replace your autoresponder. You can say, oh, send an email if people have opted in, not opted in, etc. And that's really quite powerful. You can do all of this in, and you can even do text message. But now let's jump into the page editor and show you how we actually, edit the pages, build our sales pages, build all of this. So here we are in the editor. And one thing you will instantly feel when you start using that editor is it feels very much like OptimizePress. If you've used OptimizePress, this is extremely similar. And you can basically select an item, and then you have all the attributes of it here. So if I wanted to change the image, I can just click here, and I have some images here, so I pick my authority hacker. That's quite nice, but I would probably want my background to be white because that's better for my logo. So I would just highlight it, create it on a gear, background color here, change it to white, and here we go, we're in white. And I could change a whole lot of things. It's really quite good. You really can do a lot of things. I personally prefer Stripe Content Builder to build pages, but that's just my preference, I think. I think anyone that starts with Clickfunnels can definitely do okay. Obviously, you would want to change your privacy policy in terms of condition links. If I wanted to do that, I would literally just click on them and change the link here. And then the next thing we want to do is maybe write our headline. So my amazing promise, maybe a sub-headline. And then the next thing you want to do is you want to plug your email autoresponder in there. So when people click on here, it pops up the pop-up and they actually get into your email autoresponder. I personally use ActiveCampaign for that, so that's what we're going to use right now. So let me show you how you do that. You go in email, then it says autoresponder integration not connected. All you need to do is pick an integration, and you can integrate with a bunch of things. I'm going to show you a little bit later how to do that. Click on ActiveCampaign in my case, and then I can just choose to add people to a list or delete them from a list, and then add to a list, and then I can just pick one of my lists. So I would take broadcast, for example. And then that's it. I'm integrated. So now when people actually opt in here, they will be directly added to my email list. So let's just go and preview that page. And you can see everything's been saved. I can click and I could opt in. And normally that's it. It adds people to my autoresponder. In that case, it doesn't send them anywhere because I didn't build a second page. But that's it. So we've built our opt-in page already. Done. Now let's just look at the next page. Let's make a sales page. So I would just jump in my funnel and I would pick a sales page. They have a huge preference for video sales page. So if you're not doing video, you might have to you're not gonna have as much choice most likely. But they do have some. I think this one has no video, for example. It does, but you can remove it if you want. But in their case, they're really, really, really leaning towards sales video. And actually, it's a good idea. Sales videos sell a lot. So I usually use this one, actually. I use this blue one. Yeah, I like this one. It's just simple. And you can just put your video here. So I'm going to use this template. And then there's a quite an interesting thing that happens here is that you can actually go and edit it. And so as usual, I can go and I can do my split tests and so on, add my emails, etc. But I would just open it in the editor again and just build it up. And you can see it's pretty easy to use, right? We're building a sales funnel in literally a single video. And same here, I could just if I wanted to change my video, you can just choose the source. So if you're using Wistia or Vimeo or even some custom embed, you can literally just put any source code here. You can change the appearance of the video. You can choose if it's autoplay or not autoplay. I personally use Vimeo, and you can see I can pick the autoplay. You can do that with YouTube as well. I don't know if you can do that with Wistia. Yeah, you can. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And yeah, you can just build that whole page by just clicking around and saving it. I'm not gonna go and edit the page like at length because this is just an editor. And I suggest you take the free trial if you want to take the editor. It's pretty easy. So now that we have a squeeze page and a sales page, let's add an order form. And now I'm just gonna go very quick, guys. So let's just use this template. Then I'm gonna add all my pages in my funnel. And you can see as I add my pages, there's the little percentages on the left, which means that this is gonna actually serve as my analytics. It's gonna tell me how many people are moving from phase to phase. And I'm actually gonna go and show you just after. Order confirmation and thank you page. Let's just pick a random template. Here we go. So now we have a template for all our things. And you can see already that I have one email. It actually captures the contacts in here as well, and it shows you everything. So you can see everything. But now if I go back to my squeeze page and if I opt in, I should actually be landing on my sales page just after. Let's just see. Here you go. So see, I'm landing on my sales page, and then there's the video here, there's everything, and people can just go through that funnel. So yeah, it's really good. Now let's imagine that I want to A/B test the front end of my funnel. So I want to A/B test my squeeze page to see, if I can get more people in so I can get more money out of that. So I would just click on create a split test. Then I can either create a duplicate or I can literally just pick another template. I recommend you start with another template. It's usually the best way to go. And maybe I would pick this one, I would save and continue. And it's just gonna create my page. So simple. So you can see now we've basically built an opt-in funnel, and now we have 2 split tests, and I can do the same. I can just go and edit my different opt-in pages, and I can see their conversion rate right here. So it's very, very quick and very, very easy to set up. No complex analytics, no nothing. Now the next thing I want to do is I want to actually make sure people can pay in my sales funnel. So what I need to do here is I need to click on products and sell, add a product, and here it's gonna basically plug into my billing integration. So you can see in these ones I have like Stripe set up, but you can use Infusionsoft, Braintree, you can also use ClickBank, a whole lot of stuff actually. It's very cool, and I suggest, once again, I'm gonna put a call to action to the article now, but go read the article if you want to check all the integrations. There's really a lot. And let's say it's a $20 product, USD, you could make a subscription or one-time thing, and then I'm gonna call it my product. Very, very simple. And so that's basically it. Like, I have a product, but one cool thing you can do as well is you can do an email integration. So imagine that you give access to a product via email. So you set up your autoresponder in your ActiveCampaign or GetResponse or Aweber. You can literally just pick up that integration, and it's going to send a welcome email with all the access information and so on. And you just add people to a list when they check out only. So that would be a buy one here. And I would just create my product. And that's it. Now, if people check out there, it's going to be plugged into Stripe. It's going to charge them $20. And if they actually are charged, they're going to be added to the email list that gives them access to the product. So everything is automated. That was very quick, very easy. Now, that's all cool. But one thing that I want to do that's really cool with Clickfunnels is the one-click upsells. One-click upsells are basically, after people checked out, you're like, hey, do you also want this thing? Just click here to get it. And they don't need to put their credit card information again. They just need to just click yes, and that's it. They just add it in there. So that's exactly what I want to do, and that's a great way to make more money. So I call it OTO, one-time offer, and I'm gonna create that step. And you will see that they actually have templates for this. There is templates that you can go and grab, and you can create your one-time offers. So I'm just gonna go down, and you have the OTO pages here, and I'm gonna click OK. And you can see I can, even though this is a funnel template, I can actually add steps in between. And I'm just gonna use this template, just a basic one with a video as saying, hey, congratulations, do you want this thing as well? Click on the button below if you want it. So once I have picked my template, you can click add to funnel. And you can see I have my OTO here now, but I want it before my thank you page. I want it just after the order form, right? So I am going to put it right here. And now if people check in actually, then they're gonna get here. And after they've seen that page, and I'm just going to open it in the editor, then they go to a confirmation page and they're gonna get access to their product. And here I could do the exact same thing. I could put a video, I can put a link that's basically an upsell link with ClickFunnels, and just design my whole page. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on this because that's gonna be a very long video already, guys. But yeah, it's definitely powerful, and you can make a lot more money this way. That's how I made, I don't know, I made like $3,000-4,000 from just like 200 emails the other day. So it's definitely very powerful. Now, obviously, to make your one-click upsell work, you need to add a product to it. So I have my one-click upsell page here. Then you just click on product and sales, add a product. And the same way we created the first product, you can just create another one. And usually maybe we'll call it product 2, billing integration, we'll pick Stripe again, amount, I don't know, $50. And it's a one-time. And then you can integrate to another email list so that if people take the upsell, they actually get access to both products. And if they don't take the upsell, they only get access to one. So these work really as individual products. That's really easy. Or maybe you're selling a webinar or whatever you're doing, you know. But yeah, I'm just gonna add people to a list, and I'm gonna add to maybe another list, maybe this one, and this one's gonna give them access inside my autoresponder. And that's it. I have a one-click upsell. It's really that simple. So there you have it. I could just build a sales funnel in just a few minutes. Obviously, you know, you need to create the sales videos and so on. And I will not pretend you can build a sales funnel in 10 minutes and make money right off. But, you know, like with 1 or 2 days of time, you can literally have an entire, you know, complex and very strong sales funnel up with ClickFunnels. So it costs $97 per month, and I personally use it with ActiveCampaign, but you can see with the emails, I mean, I could literally just like do all my emails right here. I could create a new email, and I didn't plug my SMTP things in there, but yeah, you could literally do every single thing related to your funnel inside ClickFunnels. So it's very powerful. It's a great all-in-one solution if you want to sell products online, especially information products, but also maybe physical products. And I hope you like it. If you have any question, drop it in the comment below, and click on the link to go check out ClickFunnels. There's a 14-day free trial. So if you're not so sure, but you like what you saw in the video, just click on the link and you'll be able to try it for yourself. You don't have to pay anything. So I'll see you later. Have a good day.